Good morning, first graders. Here we are for a math lesson. Today we're going to talk about alligators. No, really, we're going to talk about alligators. All right. When we talk about alligators, we're going to talk about their mouths and how, if you were an alligator, would you want to have just one monkey or would you want to have as many monkeys as you could to eat? Well, you would want to have the most. All right. And so when we are talking about comparison symbols, greater than, less than, and equal to. For these two especially, I want you to think about the symbol looking like an alligator's mouth. Okay, it's a sideways V. That's the shape that we make. And if we use numbers, excuse me, for example, pretend that this is the alligator's mouth and here are his teeth. He wants to chomp up the bigger number. So let's say I have the numbers 5 and the number 8. Well, which of those is bigger? Okay, well, we can think in our heads. If I have 5, that's that much. If I have 8, that's that much. Hard for you to see. Let me tip my screen just a little bit here, okay? So here I have 5, here I have 8. 8 is definitely more. So I put the 8 on the side where his mouth is going to come chomp, 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 and the 5 on the other side. Let's compare the numbers 2 and 3. So here I could have 2. Here I have 3. It's not as much more, but we can see that 3 is more. So on this one for less than, 2 is less than 3. Because the alligator is going to come and chomp that 3 up. Chomp, 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 chomp. Okay? And remember, with equal to, it means that both sides are the same, just like in a balance scale. They are equal to one another. So you could have numbers like 4 equals 4, or we use the equal sign in equations a lot too, don't we? 4 equals 2 plus 2. Both sides are equal. It's just a different way of representing that number. You also have a worksheet to look at today, and so I'm going to switch over to that view. Now here's your worksheet. So notice that you have a set of bars. Think of these like your cubes that we can make a train or a tower out of, okay? So think of these as your train or tower of cubes, linking cubes, okay? And in this circle in the middle, we're going to make our symbol of greater than or less than, okay? So the first thing that it's asking us to do is to color in 2, and remember we start at the bottom of each one. So we're going to color in 2. One moment, please. So we start at the bottom and we color in the best we can. And it can be just with your pencil, or if you want to get out some colors and do it and make it beautiful in that respect, you certainly can. So here we colored in 2. And then on the other side, we color in 2. Look, I'm being careful still, even though it's a math page, I'm going to stay inside the lines. And I'm going to do my best coloring. We always do our best, right? That's what God asks us to do. To Him be the glory. Now, what can we say about these two towers? They are the same. So that means they are equal to one another. They are equal to one another. Okay? Let's take a look at the next set. So here we have 4 in the first column and 2 in the second column. What do you think that will end up being? You're right. You'll color in 4 on the first tower. That takes a little longer, doesn't it? While you're coloring, you can always think of counting by numbers. You could count by 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Look at that. I'm all done. Maybe when I'm doing the next one, I'll see how far I can get counting by 5. So how many will I color in here? I'll color in 2. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 100. Look at that. All right, now what do we see here? This tower definitely has more. This tower has less. So we want to make our comparison symbol be the greater than symbol. We want our sideways V to go towards the bigger number. So those alligator teeth would go towards that bigger number. All right. We're going to look at one more here, but I'm going to have you do this work all by yourself. So on the bottom one, let me move my paper just a bit. You can see how many you'll color in on this side and how many you'll color in on this side, and then write the correct comparison symbol on the circle in the middle. Now there's work to do on the back as well. On the back side, they have the towers colored in for you, and your job is to write the number for how many are colored in, and then write the correct symbol that will go in the middle. For this one, I'm going to do the bottom one with you, and then you'll do the top two. All right, so let's go to the very bottom. So if we look on our first tower here, we have a tower of 5, but how many are colored in? We have 2 colored in. And then we look at the next tower. How many are colored in? All 5 of them, so we write a nice 5 right there. Now we compare. 2 is definitely less than 5. 2 is less than 5. Okay, so finish the other 2 on this side, and then the one that's left on the front, and give me a picture of both sides and send that in to me, please. All right, when you're doing your math, I'm going to go back to my other screen here. There you go. Hi, I'm back. When you do your math, please make sure that you set your papers down flat and take a picture of your paper. I certainly love to see your faces. Maybe give me a video of you singing some of the songs or doing your memory treasures. That's a way that I can see you, and send those to me. But with your actual work here, I'd like you to lay it down flat, take a picture of it, and then send it to me that way, okay? So that I can correct it and put your grades in the grade book, all right? Alrighty, if you have any questions, make sure you give me a holler. Are you looking at any of the books on Epic? I hope you are. All right, there is a lot of interesting things to read about, and I bet if you're taking the tests on them, your AR goals are skyrocketing. You must have a sunflower that goes through the roof. All right, have a great day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.